everybody! Originally I was going to do a recap of the Teen Wolf episodes, the last two. I am going to do that later on in the week and probably have that posted hopefully by Friday. In light of that, I still want to film a video and I still want to put some content up for you. So I'm going to be doing the easiest of easy videos on YouTube, which is a tag video. What a nerd. What is my favorite book? I think for nostalgia's sake, I like Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, he's like angry and he's frustrated and the world is against him, and I think that perfectly goes over like when you're 15 years old and you're realizing that adults are not infallible. They have their own issues, they have their own prejudices and problems, and not everything that they say is not always true. People that he trusts can sometimes not be always trustworthy, and people who he doesn't trust can sometimes be trustworthy. So I think for nostalgia's sake, this one's my favorite. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, mainly because I just like the mythology that's brought up in this book. I think things become really clear. You learn about the Horcruxes, you learn about, you know, Dumbledore's past and Voldemort's past, and you learn about Snape's past, and you're just kind of discovering all this new information that sets you up for the 7th book, and I really like how it's done. Next question is, what is your favorite movie? And I'm going to go with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. When it came out, I remember a lot of people not really liking it, and I was a little upset that they didn't cover everything that was in the book, because I think a lot of the stuff in the book is really important and imperative to the plot, and they didn't go over everything in detail. I remember I went to see it with one of my friends, and she really was like, that was not a good movie. And I think it's because it's got a lot of like still moments that don't really further the plot, but there's lots of like moments where it's just quiet and the castle is like still and peaceful, but there's this threat looming over it. And I think that because this is the last movie and the last book, that you're actually at Hogwarts and experiencing it as a safe place, giving you visual cues and understanding what this means for the characters in a non-verbal manner. Those moments are kind of like a farewell. I also really like the mythology again. I think they did it really well. I think the effects for the pensive and everything like that was really good, and they super effective. What is my least favorite book? Chamber of Secrets. I don't really like this one. There's a lot of like stuff that goes on in this book that is like, why did they let Ron run around with a broken wand through the entire book? And super irresponsible of the adults there. Next question is, what part of the books or movies made you cry? And if I went into this, we would be here forever because everything makes me cry. Harry Potter and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And I saw that in the theater. I saw it in IMAX 3D, and so I was wearing my glasses and the 3D glasses, and I was crying so much that they were constantly fogging up. I mean, the 3D glasses were fogging up and my glasses were fogging up, so there was like double fog, so I couldn't see half of the movie half the time. I kept having to take both of them off to clean them and put them back on, and then, I mean, and it was like filling up with like water. It was pretty embarrassing. A couple people who were like in front of us like actually got up and moved over so they were away from me, which is just saying something, because I mean, it was like, I sobbed through the entire movie. I really don't like this question. I don't like the wording of this question. It's, if you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be? And I don't like that term, hooking up. What character did you have a crush on? When I was reading the books as a kid and a teenager, I really liked Ron. I had a really big crush on Ron. Like, oh, Ron, oh, you crack me up. Now it's more Neville, and I swear that doesn't have anything to do with the actor, although, yeah, he's pretty attractive. In the books, like, he's so cute. He is so cute. I'm rereading book 1, and he's like crying all the time, and like so like scared and like timid, and then in the 7th book, he's like leading the rebellion, and like in Hogwarts and like fighting all these people, and it's just like that character trajectory is so awesome. Who is your favorite character? Luna Lovegood. Definitely Luna. What would your patronus be? I don't know. I am definitely like a cat in a lot of ways. I like sleeping for most of the day. I am nocturnal, and cats are kind of nocturnal-ish. Yeah, I guess a cat? Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you think my patronus would be? Now, the best question ever is, what house do you think you'd be in? And I have gotten several different answers. None of them Ravenclaw. No one has ever put me in Ravenclaw. The majority of the time, I think I'm a Slytherin. I definitely feel way more affinity towards Slytherin. I've gotten that a lot of times on quizzes, including the Pottermore quiz. Plus, I don't look good in red and gold. I look way better in silver and green. So there's that. Doing it color-wise. All right. If you could meet any member of the cast, who would it be? I don't really want to meet a cast member. I want to meet J.K. Rowling. There, I said it. Sorry, cast members. I want to meet J.K. Rowling. If I had to choose a cast member, I couldn't be J.K. Rowling. I would pick Tom Felton, who plays Draco Malfoy, because he sounds hilarious. If you look at his Twitter and you see him in interviews, he's really funny. So I would want to meet him. If you were playing Quidditch and on a team, what position would you play? I would be a beater. I would be a beater. Yeah. That's an easy answer. An ability to hit a heavy object with another heavy object and aim it at people. Yeah, I like that. It's true. Are you happy with the ending? Non-epilogue, yeah. Epilogue, maybe. What does Harry Potter mean to you? Everything. I can't go into how much it means to me. I've tried. I've recorded this before, and I can't really go into what it means to me because it means so much, and every time I try to talk about it, I just ramble. Yeah, it means everything. Harry Potter means everything. I'm going to add several questions to this. The first one is, would you bring a cat, an owl, or a toad to Hogwarts with you? I would bring a cat. If I wasn't so allergic to cats, I'm sure there's a spell that can get rid of allergies, but yeah, I'd bring a cat. It would be a black cat. Obviously I've thought a lot about this. I want a cat so bad. It'd either be like a fluffy white cat or it would be a black cat. And if possible, I'd bring both because I'm a rebel. What is your most prized Harry Potter possession? I have a lot of Harry Potter possessions, not quite as much as some people, but as you can see, I'm wearing my snitch earrings, which are so cool. I love them. I also have radish earrings. I have a Deathly Hallows necklace, but anyway, those aren't my prized possessions. My prized possession, aside from my first edition books and some things I'm not going to mention because they're signed, is my wand. This is Luna Lovegood's second wand. In the books, and I don't know if it's explained in the books, but it's explained in like Harry Potter's notes and stuff, which is that Ollivander liked Luna so much when they were in captivity in the 7th book. Her wand was broken and he made her a brand new wand, and this is the second one. It's the one that when I went to this shop in Hollywood, could be Beverly Hills, somewhere in LA. Somewhere in LA there's a Harry Potter shop. And I got this girl, and I think I was trying to decide between Fleur Delacour's wand and this one. I think it was Fleur's. But it's a little bent, slightly curved, very smooth, kind of reddish, and it's got these pretty, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if it'll focus, but it's got these pretty little flower engravings on it, and I just think it's so sweet and so like slightly off, and it's so Luna. So yeah, this is my favorite. This is my most prized Harry Potter possession. It's my Luna Lovegood wand number 2. What is my favorite Harry Potter memory? And I have a lot. There's a lot of things that I've done and experienced being a Harry Potter fan. getting I think it was the 4th book. I think it was Goblet of Fire. So that was one of the few that I did not go at midnight. I think I started going to midnight book buying gatherings when the 5th book came out. But that one, we waited until the morning after it came out. I was really nervous because I was afraid it was going to be sold out everywhere. And that day, my family and I went to Chicago. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, so it was summer. It was around the Taste of Chicago festival, and my dad was taking photographs for the newspaper, and my mom and I tagged along to come with and hang out in the city. And we stopped at a like tiny little bookstore. It wasn't like a Borders, it wasn't a Barnes & Noble, it was like a tiny little bookstore with a great kids section, and they had them. And I got the book, and the rest of the day walking around Chicago, I had my nose in a book. So yeah, that was a good memory. That is pretty much it, guys. If you want to do this video, you should totally do it. Send me links. If you guys just want to leave a comment saying my favorite book was Prisoner of Azkaban. How dare you like Half-Blood Prince better than Prisoner of Azkaban? Obviously it's superior. If you want to leave comments like that, go ahead. If you want to just, you know, talk about your love of Harry Potter, that's fine too. You can always reach me at Twitter or Tumblr or here, whatever you want, and I will hopefully be able to talk to you guys. And yeah, awkward ending. I don't know how to end these things yet. But bye. So here I am repping my werewolf shirt with my little doggy. My little doggy? Yeah, you're so cute. And we're gonna be talking about Teen Wolf, the episode Weaponized, which was last week's episode.